All right, well, welcome to day one of the gym vlogs. We're going to try this out. I am at home right now, just getting ready to go to the gym. Just got off work. Got what I got right here, pre-workout. What I've been taking is this blue raspberry pump pre-workout from GAT Sport. It's pretty good. Really good pumps I get out of it. I feel really focused in the gym too. And then if you haven't already, just go to Bulk Supplements on Amazon. Get some bulk creatine. It's so much cheaper. I got that 200 servings for like $30 or something. So it's really worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna mix this up, head to the truck, and then we'll be in the gym and we'll get it going. Today's gonna be a shoulders and arms day. So good day to start. All right, we're out here in the truck, about to leave. A couple of things I wanted to let you know, and you'll kind of see as I get into it. I've been trying out a heavy duty type of workout, so Mike Vincer inspired. Just low volume, really high intensity. Try and keep it that way every set, going to failure. And it feels good. I feel like I recover a little better than doing a bunch of volume and taking sets to failure. So I just lowered the volume down, and I still feel like I'm seeing some good progress. Another thing you'll notice is when we start off the workout, like I'm not doing a dedicated chest day because I feel like my chest got ahead of everything because I was so focused on getting a 315 bench last year that once I finally did it, I'm like, damn, everything is lagging behind. So I do incline press for my front delts because I feel like they get enough work from bench already. I don't really do a whole lot of work for the front delts, so you'll notice that more. And we'll do an incline 2 or 3 sets, both to failure, heavy weight, and then move into some lateral raises, some shoulder work, and then we'll hit both sides of the arm. So we will do triceps and biceps. I may throw the triceps and biceps in right after the pressing, just because I am focused on getting my arms a little bigger. They look okay, but like, you know, as a natural lifter, if you want something to grow, you got to put it toward the front of your workout. That's just because at the end you're not gonna have enough energy to get it in. So yeah, I'll start up the video. I'm super nervous about talking in front of people, like in front of the gym and like having the microphone, but it's kind of like a Sam Sulek inspired type of thing that I'm doing. I've been watching his stuff and I really like it, so figured why not? I can try it, kind of give the natural side of it. So yeah, we're gonna go in there and get a good workout in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, well, I am pretty upset because I bought this mic and I tested it before I left to make sure it would still record even though I had my music going in my AirPods, but for some reason it did not work today, so I guess I'm just gonna voice over it. I got this 135 going. This was a warm-up. This was my second set. I did a warm-up with the bar, and then I just put 135 on and pumped out a few reps. It felt heavier than usual, but it honestly didn't feel like anything crazy. Like I was like, it feels a little heavier. Let's just go to 185, and we'll do that. See how that feels, and that's what I get loaded up next. So with the 185 loaded up, I hate the way this bench is set up. It feels like I have to do a skull crusher to get this weight like in position. It sucks. But you can see 185 is feeling stupid heavy. I'm able to get 4 clean reps, and then I go for a 5th one, which is not as clean, but it gets up. I didn't take it all the way down. I knew while I was letting that weight down that I wasn't going to be able to give more than that. So after this, I decided to strip off the 25s, put a 10 on the side, and do my work with 155. Again, just getting this weight off of that rack is really annoying. But you can see these reps are a lot cleaner. I'm also able to get to the rep range that I want to get to, which is like 6 to 8. Doing that consistently will get you the best hypertrophy results, which, you know, that's really what we're going for here. That last rep, for some reason, my right arm was going up slower than my left, which is not the usual. I had a shoulder injury on my left arm in high school, and man, this was just feeling way heavier than it usually does. And that's kind of what I'm saying in the video, but you can't even hear me. But one more set with that. I do push myself to get 8. You'll see the last rep on this set is horrendous. It looks so bad because I don't actually lock it out. My right arm will not lock out on this rep. Not that one. I'm shaking like crazy. And then that left arm's up, but the right arm doesn't want to go. And I just start laughing. I'm just like, that looked terrible. But we got the incline done, hit the front delts and that upper chest, and that's really all I'm looking to do right there. Make sure you flip your hat around for tricep extensions because you don't want that in the way. But we're doing tricep extensions. Every set is a drop set. So starting off with a 120 on the stack here. And this is the first set I'm doing, so I'm really trying to control these first few reps. Take them nice and slow on the way up and then push down. I am staying controlled even when I push down. I could probably do with being a little more explosive on the way down, to be honest, but I do like to feel like I'm in control of the weight. And I get a few partials here, I think, with 120 because I'm not able to fully extend. And then I drop it down to 80. So I'm taking 40 pounds off every time. And honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I do tricep extensions, my drop sets, I can only get 4 or 5 reps. Like, it's just like my arms don't want to straighten out after I've done a good set once I'm puffed up. But then I get 40 pounds, and this is just way too light. So I do still try to pump it out to close to failure, but I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of got bored more than I started failing this. But you can see, like I'm saying, my arms just don't want to straighten out when I get to the end of like a rep range on tricep extensions. And I was like, if I keep doing this, it's going to be more cardio than anything. So second set here, I'm not going to get as many reps with 120. I'm going to go down to 80, and then on my last one, I'll hit 60. So a little bit better results out of that, I think. Didn't get as many reps with 120. That's fine. Second set, you don't expect to. I could do with getting a little more arm bend in here. I'm letting my shoulders move a little too much, but honestly, I'm just trying to move that weight as much as I can. You see me start pushing out in front of me too, just to try and force some reps out. Just really trying to stimulate some growth in the tricep by pushing the load on it. So it may not be perfect form, but I feel like it's getting the job done. And then at the end, I do some single arm kickbacks. These are a game changer for me, and I have an imbalance because my left arm is noticeably smaller than my right, and it's just because I'm right-handed. So you're looking backwards. I know this looks like my left arm. This is my right arm. And I can go to failure on my left arm, and I'll always be able to get it with my right. So I know my right arm's stronger, which is why I was confused on incline bench earlier. But you see, I'm just doing that, getting as many reps with that. Then I'm doing a drop set as well on these. I switch every 4 reps. That way it's kind of like a rest pause for my left arm and my right arm. Kind of push it to failure, rest it while you're doing the other arm, and then go right back to it and push out a few more reps. My triceps are toasted at this point because I've done incline bench, and that brings out a lot of triceps. So I didn't feel the need to do any more tricep work after this. I took the weight off, went to, that's right, we're going to go into bicep curls after this. Sorry, I am doing a voiceover right as I got home because, like I said, the microphone just would not work. So here we go. Now, I've been doing drag curls. The outside of my arm, for some reason, I don't have that bicep that's like those arms that are thick, that kind of poke out of whatever shirt that you have. You know those guys that I'm talking about. Like whatever shirt they wear, you can see their bicep. My bicep is not like that. It's mostly focused on the inside. I've noticed to hit that long head on the outside of the bicep, I can do these drag curls, and that's like the only place that I feel this pump. When you push those elbows behind you, try to bring it at least up to 90 degrees, but I start doing some partial reps here too. You'll also notice when you do drag curls, it's going to feel like you're not doing a full curl. People may look at you funny. This curl is insane. And you do get more than a 90-degree bend out of your arm. It just doesn't look like it because it's only going halfway up your chest. But if you look at the elbow joint, like, you're getting plenty of movement through there. You're just forcing your elbow back. You get a little bit of trap work in here, I would think, almost like an upright row, where you're getting a little bit of side delt and maybe a little bit of trap work, but you're going to feel this pump on the outside of your arm, and it's insane. I like it a lot more than doing rope hammer curls, which is what I was doing before to try and stimulate some growth on the outside. But I feel like this, I actually feel it working on the outside better. And my other bicep curl variation that I do tonight, both of them are focused on the long head. I'm really not worried about growing the inside of my bicep anymore. I'll hit some regular curls every now and then, but for the most part, my biggest focus is just trying to get that bicep that pokes out of the side. So you have that nice rounded off bicep, just pokes out. Everybody can see it. That's the best. That's what I want. And yeah, so we're going to do one more. You saw that was a drop set as well. Pretty much everything I've been doing, inspired by that heavy duty system that I'm talking about with Mike Mincer. Pretty much everything that I'm doing is going to be go to failure, then do a drop set, go to failure with that, and then do another drop set to failure. And I only do like 2 sets per movement, but you really don't need anything else when you're pushing to failure twice on all your sets. You can get away with being within you can get away with even being 3 reps away from failure, but most people are not going to know where failure actually is. Even for me, I've been doing this for about 2 years now. I still have a hard time telling when I'm going to fail or where I'm at in my rep range. So I just take it to failure, and it may hinder recovery a little bit, but I feel like the reward of it is a lot more worth it to just go ahead and take it to failure. Don't leave anything to chance. You don't want to leave gains on the table and go into failure, or at least close to it. It's going to get you very, very good results. I've noticed growth in my arms just over the last month and a half, and it's been a problem area for me forever. My arms have never been big, but just looking at this video while I'm recording the voiceover, I can tell a big difference in the size of them, and that makes me really happy. That's the best thing about going to the gym is, seeing the progress over time and just enjoying it. I don't enjoy going to the gym, to be honest with you. While I'm in there, I hate it, but then when I'm outside of it, it's like I miss it. I don't know. It's the weirdest feeling ever. Lateral raises. I love to start off with cable lateral raises because they leave the tension on the muscle throughout the whole movement. Unlike dumbbells, which we'll get to in a minute, your dumbbell lateral raises have the most tension on the side delt at the top of the movement. With cables, it's constant tension the whole time. So whenever you start doing these, I like to start with this one because it's the harder variation. And yeah, I love doing this, and then moving into the dumbbell ones. So yep, we're gonna finish this off, and then we'll move on to another. Yeah, we do bicep curls after this. Sorry, I'm having to remember everything up front, so give me just a second. I'm going to come back into this voiceover. I gotta answer a phone call. All right, I am back. We're still doing the same lateral raises. Sorry, I had to answer a phone call right in the middle of doing my voiceover for this video. I guess that's what I get for messing up with using that mic in the gym. Let me tell you, I felt awkward talking while I'm in the gym with people around me. I have my headphones in, but I could see people looking at me because I was just leaving my camera going, and that's not something people usually do in the gym, but I'm going to try and get used to it because this is something that I wanted to do. Like I said, I've been watching Sam Sulek's stuff, and I really like what he does. I feel like I can give a more realistic look for a natural lifter of what your workouts can look like, because that dude is on the sauce and he eats like 5,000 calories a day. I don't do that. I'm eating about 3,000 to 3,300 calories a day, just trying to keep the macros right. And it's not the cleanest. Like, I'll get Chipotle, and I had Freebirds today, and then I just had Hawaiian Bros after my workout. But I can just give you a more realistic look at, like, if you're the average guy going to the gym, this is stuff that you can do and put into your workouts, and you're going to see results. I've been working out steadily for about 2 years now, with some breaks in there. Like, I took a break to do a kickboxing fight last year around this time. Actually, coming up, I think it's tomorrow. No, 2 days from now when I'm recording this. It's the 25th. I had a kickboxing fight August 27th of 2022. Took a break off the gym after that because I did lose that fight, sadly, and I didn't have any motivation to go to the gym after that. So I'm talking here about why I'm focusing on the outside of my bicep. When I flex right there, you can see that my bicep pops up on the inside whenever I pose it, or just like show it to the camera. It looks okay, but the outside of it never looks great. Just kind of having a little mirror check there. When I pull my shoulders back, they actually look good, but I have a pretty narrow clavicle, collarbone, so it's not my strong point. That's why I've been training shoulders and arms specifically a lot more lately, just trying to get that size out of there and get the physique looking the way I want to. I was so pumped I needed to take that Apple Watch off because it was going to mess with my grip if I do this. I'm going to play around here with a couple of different ways of doing my reps. So I'll go single, single. I'll do another single on the left, another single on the right. You see I'm keeping my arms supinated the whole time. And then I'll do one with both arms. And then I keep doing that. I get 9 reps on each arm, I think, out of this set. I liked doing it that way, but for the next set, I do just go to doing both at the same time. I was really just ready to get, at this point, I was over it. I was ready to get the workout done. My arms were cooked. I was sweating like crazy. I knew I had cardio to do. And I have one more set of these bicep curls. Like I said, keeping your elbows behind your body will target the long head. I'm also kind of trying to push out to like pull the dumbbell from outside to in, and that is where you're going to have the most emphasis on the outside of your bicep. So if you're just starting out, don't even worry about it. Some people's biceps are going to be more receptive to training and just grow overall. After a couple of years, I've noticed that my biceps are not like that. And I guess you're getting a good look at the bench here. And, oh yeah, I just didn't cut this because I went straight into lateral raises with dumbbells. I used the 20-pound dumbbells for this. I had already cooked my side delts with the cable lateral raises. So we're doing 2 sets to failure with these, even getting a couple partials in there. They don't need a whole lot more stimulus. I mean, just trying to get it up to shoulder level. Even if you get it just below shoulder level, just make sure that you're pushing your lateral raises through your elbow. You want the side of your elbow to go up, and you want to feel like you're kind of pushing the back of your wrist towards the walls, and you can do it at an angle like I'm doing here. You'll also see me do a rest pause here. Rest pause is a big thing that Mike Mincer said that he would do as well, where you get as many reps as you can until they're not clean, and then you just sit there on your own for 10 to 15 seconds and then try to bust out a few more. You'll usually only be able to get 3 or 4
more reps. Yeah, see, I didn't even have 4 in me. I had 3 more, and then I rested a little bit and then got a whole other set in. This will be the last set of lateral raises. These are killing me at this point. I am hating my life. I don't know what it is. Some people say that they love having a shoulder pump. I hate having a shoulder pump because it's like the only muscle that I can't find a position to like relax that muscle. It just feels like it's always got tension on it, and it hurts like crazy when I get a pump in there. All right, so my favorite part of the day, when I get to go to the locker room and act like a douche for a little bit and do some poses. I am on a bulk, so keep that in mind while I'm doing these poses. I just like to look at how my physique is coming along, especially after an arm day. Your arms are going to look best whenever you pose them, so that's what you got to do. I do a lat spread, which I didn't do a back workout today, but I did yesterday. No, not yesterday. I did on Tuesday. I did a back workout, and yeah, it was pretty good. Getting the legs out, they're looking okay. They're definitely gaining size. The leg workout I did yesterday, I should have filmed that. That killed me like bad. So front lat spread looks okay. Lat spread with a bicep pose. Veins are looking pretty juicy in the lighting. The down lighting helps. When I was looking in the mirror, I couldn't really see my abs that well, and now I'm looking at it on this video, and I'm like, wow, I can actually see my lats. Legs look pretty good. I mean, they're not super huge or anything. I think with my torso holding more fat right now, it makes my legs not look as big as they are because my belly's kind of poking out there. I feel bloated. I was saying that in the video too. Side tricep it's looking pretty good. I don't have many complaints except for that fat that you see my thumbs on. When you do a back lat spread, though, you can pinch that fat and get it out of the way, and it doesn't look like it's even there. You'll see me do that right here. So you get that waist looking small. Back actually looks pretty good in these. Pleasantly surprised by that. And then my worst pose, I feel like, is my back double bicep, because I don't have those biceps, like I was telling you, that kind of poke out from the outside. But I can see my abs in the video. That's what I was saying here, is I'm like, we look pretty good. I see the abs more through my camera than I do in the mirror. The legs are looking good, though. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate y'all's time. Y'all have a good day. Later.